Hello, good evening, and welcome to the JomUnited review of the Europa League semi-finals. First leg between Manchester United and Roma at Old Trafford, which finished 6-2 to United. The dog is not in the house today because the house firmly belongs to one Edinson Cavani. What a performance! A true centre forward's performance, right? He held up the ball, he brought others into play, fantastic positioning, and a finishing masterclass to boot. Something we don't see nowadays, a true number 9 or centre forward. Only a few spring to mind, probably Harry Kane over at Spurs, Haaland at Dortmund, and Lewandowski at Bayern Munich. And we'll go into more detail later on during the review. You must be wondering what I'm doing wearing this jersey. So this is the jersey from the famous feeble year of '99. We actually just filmed a segment with the boys or the guys from Plot Malaysia, show for the fans by the fans, and this should be previewing before the United and Liverpool game tomorrow. We had a segment on the '99 United team versus the 2019 Liverpool team. Hence, this jersey came out. It's a little bit tight for me, I guess. It's 22 years since I bought this jersey, so just bear with it. And also a big shout out to JomUnited. We've reached 100 subscribers. Thank you for watching our videos and also for liking and subscribing to the channel. So back to the game at hand, and I spoke in the preview about the wonderful 7-1 night that we had against Roma many years ago. Wondered if there would be a repeat performance. Most likely not, but in the end there was, right? Started very well. We started at a blistering pace and took the lead after 9 minutes. Fantastic play by Pogba, when he dribbled past two defenders and played a pass to Cavani, who immediately one-touched a beautiful through ball to Fernandes to lift over the keeper. The lead didn't last long. Pogba then played villain by diving in an attempted cross, and unfortunately the ball hit his hand, and a penalty was given to Roma, who dispatched it despite David De Gea diving as usual to his right, but he couldn't stop the penalty. Soon after, we were actually 2-1 down. I think again a wonderful through ball from Henrik Mkhitaryan, and then the ball was centered for Deco to easily tap into an open goal. I think this is one of the issues with Pogba playing as a centre midfield. So Aaron Van Bissaka was actually caught a little bit upfield, out of position. Pogba had dropped back to try and cover the space, but if you look at the play leading up to the goal, he actually wasn't very aware of Mkhitaryan being open, and the ball was played to him, and a wonderful sort of a reverse pass that caught the whole United defense lapsing. And I think they were also looking to try and push up to get the Roma players offside, but it backfired, and we were actually 2-1 down. We continued to push forward a little bit of we were a little bit all over the place after the goal, and we had a wonderful chance just before the end of the first half during injury time. Cavani intercepting a back pass, and his first shot was well saved by the substitute keeper, and probably he should have squared the second ball to Pogba to tap into the goal, but he tried another shot which was blocked. I think Roma had 3 injuries in the first half. They had used their 3 substitution points by the end of the first half, which may have also led to their collapse in the second half. But I don't know what Ole does at halftime. Whether the teacups go flying, whether the hairdryer comes out, but whatever he's doing, it seems to be working. Please, Ole, keep doing it. Led to a fantastic performance in the second half. I think even when Ole came out from the dugout, from the tunnel, before the start of the second half, he looked a little bit irked. So you can imagine what would have gone on at halftime. The good thing is we got back into the game shortly after the restart. Right, Pogba with a good driving run from midfield, and the ball was played to Bruno, who split the defense with a beautiful through pass, and Cavani on the volley, right to the top corner. Beautiful goal. Right? Soon after, somewhere midway through the second half, around the I think 63rd minute it was, and Cavani netted his second. Simple tap in, that is a true poacher's goal, following Aaron Van Bissaka's shot, which was saved by the keeper. Probably he should have done better. Probably held it, or maybe palmed it out into a less dangerous area, but he palmed it straight to Cavani, who needs to be in the right position to take advantage of those, and he was. Shortly after, we had a driving run from Shaw, one of the most improved players, I have to say, this season. He showed glimpses of it last season as well, but I think this season he has really come into his own at the left back spot, probably spurred on by the challenge that has been brought in by Alex Telles. And good driving run, shot that was well saved by the keeper. And just a minute later, we had a bit of a fortuitous penalty. I think the Rashford cross, and Cavani was trying to backflick into the goal, and Smalling came in with a tackle which looked to be actually, to make contact after the ball had gone past, but sometimes the rub of the dice goes your way. So the good thing was, for me personally, I don't think it was a penalty. The good thing was it was dispatched as usual by Bruno Fernandes. Some call him Fernandes, but beautifully whacked into the top corner, keeper no chance. But the good thing that actually was after that goal, and videos have emerged of their post-goal celebration after Fernandes had scored the penalty to put us at the time 4-2 up. They were going for more goals, right? You can hear Bruno Fernandes asking them to go forward to push for more goals, and I think that is the fantastic attitude that we now have as a squad, and I hope it will be there moving forward as well. Fifth goal came, wonderful cross again from Bruno Fernandes for his second assist of the day, and Pogba getting in and heading it into the net. I think keeper again could have done better, but good header by Pogba, and that put us 5-2 up at the time. And there was still time for Mason Greenwood to be put through by Cavani. His second assist for the day, on the volley, a true pass to Greenwood, and when he's bearing down on goal like that, you fancy your chances. It's going to be on target. It's going to be a high chance it's going to be a goal, and that's what he did, as clinical as ever, to put us 6-2 ahead on the night. And that is a fantastic result going into the second leg. Many people think the game is over, but we need to remember there's still another game away from home at Rome. For me, I think it's one step in the semi-finals, but we need to keep our concentration, stay calm over at Rome. Don't concede the early goal and put the pressure on us. Instead, we should look to keep possession and frustrate Roma for as long as possible. The longer they go without a goal, the more the pressure would be on them to actually attack, and that would leave space for us to counter-attack at speed. Gaps will emerge, and I'm sure our front line, with the speed and clinical abilities that they have, they can take advantage of these gaps. So for me, I think wonderful performance all round. Really, really happy after the game, and really hope that we can complete the job in Rome and take us through to our first finals under Ole and break that semi-final hoodoo. With that, glory, glory, Man United. Looking forward to another big game this weekend against the old enemy, Liverpool. Always for me, the number one enemy. So, looking forward to another positive result. And with that, glory, glory, Man United and JomUnited.